entirely. Experiment.
Not long ago, on a night most peculiar, there was a gathering of the world's most ingenious detectives, who, if you can believe it, were also the world's most cunning murderers. They had devised a unique competition where they earned points for solving crimes and points for committing them. Each detective was equipped with 2 murder weapons. Look at the prompt on your device to see the first one you'll draw. But be cautious. As a murderer, you also have a calling card, a letter from your own name that you must include in your drawings. Do your best to hide the letter as part of the image, like so. If your calling card is too obvious, your fellow detectives may spot it and trace the weapon back to you. Draw 2 weapons and hide your calling card now. By the way, if you've played before, you can turn off tutorials in the settings menu. I promise not to take it personally.
Fundamental. Yes.
Fine.
Yes. First rate. As you were.
time's half gone, you should be starting your second drawing. To assist in their plans, each detective had a secret accomplice disguised as a party guest. Use your device to give your guest a name. Any pseudonym will do, but don't leave any clues to your own identity.
Yes! See to it. Perfect.
Excellent.
Yes, that will do nicely. And just in time for the party.
Everyone, your attention please. Please welcome our honorees for the evening, the world's greatest detectives.
He wouldn't be so thrilled if he knew you like I do.
I'm your host, Lord Tippett, and yes, this is my mansion. Oh, you brought gifts. You can set them down anywhere.
Looks like one of your drawings is out in the open, just as well. These gifts represent every type of weapon you'll see this evening, and no detective draws the same weapon twice.
Oh, and allow me to welcome your esteemed guests. Wonderful. Now, let's just... A blackout? That puts a damper on the festivities. Don't worry, I'll get it sorted. At least with you all around, we can be sure there won't be any foul play.
Oh, I wouldn't be so sure. Now's your chance to strike. Choose a guest to murder on your device. Then guess which detective brought them to the ball. Use your knowledge of what your fellow detectives may have written, or simply take a stab in the dark. If you're the first to figure out who brought a guest, your murder is successful, but your weapon will be left behind as evidence. And be quick, the lights could come back on any second.
Where's the blasted switch? Bennington, go check on my teacup pigs. atmospheric lights have... Holy cats! 6 of our guests have been murdered.
I'm handing out points to all my successful murderers. And the longer you get away with it, the more you can earn.
Well, at least we have the world's greatest detectives here to solve these crimes. To the crime board! Aha! We've found the murder weapons. Let's start with just 2 of these despicable doodads. By examining the bodies, we can tell how many dreadful attempts were made on each guest's life.
And if you brought one of these guests, each of those attempts earns you points.
This is strange. If I didn't know better, I'd say these weapons are the same as some of the gifts you all brought.
How ironic.
Unfortunately, we really only have time to solve one of these cases.
That means the other murderer will get away, for now.
Examine the evidence and talk through your theories. Choose the case you have the best chance of solving.
Oh, I see.
Well then.
Come on!
Aha! My word. We're waiting.
Tally-ho!
My. Aha! Make haste!
Excellent. We have our case. You there. Since you brought this guest, I'm letting you borrow my lucky magnifying glass. Use your device to move it over the evidence for a closer look. Now, everyone hurry and vote for who murdered this guest.
All right, let's see.
Don't forget you can use the magnifying glass to highlight what you found for your fellow detectives.
Interesting.
Let's extrapolate.
Fascinating.
What's
Perhaps.
this? At once.
Very well.
A hung jury? If we're going to catch the murderer, we'll need a majority vote. Get it together and vote next time. My party depends on it. How ghastly.
Ghastly and profitable.
All right, thinking caps on.
And if you're a murderer, deflect suspicion onto the other case. Your life depends on it, or at least your sterling reputation.
All right. Come on. Oh.
All right already.
Yes, yes.
I see.
Ow. Come on.
Since you brought this guest, you'll get control of the magnifying glass. Poke at your device to move it around the evidence. I wish I had any idea who the murderer is.
Well, we can eliminate 2 suspects. Their drawings for this weapon are right in front of us.
Oh, yes.
Interesting.
Aha! Aha! At once!
Very well.
Interesting. Ahem.
Did I mention that your calling cards aren't...
You're accusing one of your colleagues? Fess up, detective. Are you innocent or guilty of this crime? You villain! I sentence you to the ultimate punishment. Continued forced small talk with strangers at this party. Great work solving that case. I'm keeping track of who votes for the guilty party and awarding each of you points when you're right, even when the rest of the group gets it wrong. There's one last pair of murders to investigate. You choose a case while I choose another Cabernet.
This. Oh, come on.
Ooh. Let's see. What's
Now
this?
we're having fun.
Make haste. Oh?
Huh.
There. Come now.
Come on.
I'm certain we're about to crack this case wide open.
Uh-oh.
Fascinating.
By the way, you can use the
All right,
hurry up
come on.
button to speed up the timer if your fellow detectives are dragging their feet.
Get on with it.
Oh, yes. Yes, yes.
Aha! Now!
Well, what do you have to say for yourself? I'm calling the authorities! Just as soon as my phone dialing hand isn't so tired. In the meantime, you might as well stay. As for the murders we didn't get to, I promise we'll get to it later. Now how about we... Hey!
It looks like we're running low on weapons and guests. Draw 2 more weapons using the prompts on your device. You'll be hiding the same letter, but it may look a bit different than before.
There you are. Eureka!
If you're still on your first weapon, it's about time to move on to your second.
It's done.
You'll also need to name another accomplice. Remember, an accomplice that no one tries to murder doesn't do you any good. Give them a name that really pops.
Yes?
Yes!
Indeed.
Dandy. As you were.
Nicely done.
Did I hear the door? I think we have some newcomers. Please join me in welcoming our new guests. There's still time for me to get a smooch before midnight. Oh, phooey!
Select another guest and try to deduce who brought them. If you're right, the dark deed will be done.
Stop playing that damn music and help me!
I everyone is still having fun. Snakes alive! More murders? All this death is starting to get old. I hate both of these weapons. I hate them.
Come on.
Let's see. Don't waste my time.
Come now.
Ooh. What's this? Let's extrapolate. Come on.
Ready, set, the accuse.
Perhaps.
Well then.
My.
Come on.
If the room is voting to condemn you, now's your last chance to convince them otherwise.
Well, spit it out.
It's alive! Well, not anymore.
You? A murderer? I guess it's always the person you most suspect. There's one pair of murders left to investigate. What grim portents, like a cloud over a polo pitch.
Very well. I see.
Aha! Make haste.
Come on.
Aha! Oh. Don't dawdle.
I have a strong suspicion about this one.
Yes.
Whoever has the most votes when time runs out will
Good
be
word.
convicted.
What's this?
All right.
Interesting.
Aha!
Fascinating.
Now! Let's see. Interesting. Come on!
Perhaps. I see.
Well,
I liked killing.
I have a strict 3-strike policy. So far you've dropped a glass and murdered someone. Don't mess up again. Well, at least the dance floor's less crowded. Now, someone get the...
Our video games are so violent, don't you think?
Oh, this is just how that old fortune teller told me this party would go. I took some time to reflect during the commotion and... Mouse in a race car! Who's going to pay to dry clean the blood off my lion skin rug? I'll tell you who, it's me. It's always bloody me. I do hope you included gift receipts with these.
Come on.
My.
Fascinating.
Aha!
I don't want to point fingers, so I'll use my whole hand to lightly tap who I think did it.
Uh-oh.
All right. All right.
Interesting. Very well.
Let's extrapolate. Aha! Make haste. Let's see. Move your feet.
Come on.
Oh, yes.
Don't deny it.
You call that a conclusion?
Oh, whoopsie-doo. Still, if any of you did vote for the actual guilty party, I'll see to it you're rewarded with points at the end of the night. There's one pair of murders left to examine. Try to do it better this time. I feel like the party is still totally salvageable.
I've got it.
Yes.
What's this? At once.
Come now.
Huh.
Hurry.
I'm on the edge of my seat. Well, actually, the edge of my rattan sofa.
Interesting. Come on. Good.
Well then.
My. Aha.
Let's have it. We have no way of constraining you, so Pinky promised not to run away until the authorities arrive. Now on to the... midnight? If we don't solve the rest of these cases right now, I'm going to have a lot of explaining to do. Look, just take a guess at all of the remaining cases. I'll give you points if you're right, even if the group votes the other way.